Wow, right? The interview today highlighted so beautifully how to stand in that full power. Welcome to Elevate with Liana Marisha, where we explore what it means to live with purpose, vitality, and depth.
At Elevate, one of the themes we explore is what sparks reinvention from the inside out. And today's episode asks a question that sits at the heart of transformation. And that question is, are you ready to be seen?
Because being seen isn't just about appearances, and you'll hear about it with our special guest today. It's about being authentic and about showing up fully, aligned with who you truly are. And today's guest has devoted her career to helping people do exactly that.
Khun Ae Apailuck Tan is Thailand's first image consultant. She has trained some 70% of image consultants in Thailand and built a following of over 1 million people across her social media. Her programs at the New You Academy have guided thousands across Asia, the Middle East, even Europe, to step into their most confident, authentic selves. We're truly excited to have you join us, Khun Ae, as I already know how inspiring this conversation is going to be, because I've felt the spark between us. And to you listening right now out there, I can't wait for you to feel that same energy, that same soul coming through Khun Ae. Khun Ae, welcome to Elevate.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you, Marisha and Liana. I'm so glad to be here and so excited as well. Thank you.
You've been a trailblazer in this space, Khun Ae, long before image consulting was even truly understood. What called you to this work in the beginning, and what gave you the courage to start something so new in Thailand?
I would say that when I start my career, it's when I look back, it looks like everything was accident. It started from when I was last year in university and was almost graduate, waiting for graduation day, and my mom just put me into one training, a seminar, which is about mind and soul and heart development, which is nowadays we call NLP, Neuro Linguistic Program. But at that time, I know nothing at all, and I was there were about more than 100 people attending the seminar, and I was last year of university knowing nothing. And again, so I was sitting at the back of the class, and there were so many people, so I was like scared, but fine, I joined. So I was sitting like this at the back of the class. Within 2.5 days, I changed a lot. Like I came back home on the first night and I totally transformed. I just couldn't stop crying. And there were so many things, like so overwhelmed, and things are moving in my body without realizing, without knowing. And I don't know what it was, but one thing that I realized was that, I actually worth. I'm worth, and I'm actually enough. I never believed that, and I never had those kind of things on my mind, that I always feel like, I always feel lost and not enough. So that was the first time. And second night, when I came back home and I called my parents, I called my dad, and I started to say sorry. And so I told my dad and my mom that I'm sorry for being like this. A quiet rebellion, very, very rebellion. Look like a good girl, but I don't argue, but I don't do. I always have my own idea, and I was just like a very, very back sheep among people like that. And I was the second child as well, and was born as dark. So it's like there's no value at all. When I joined that training, I started to feel like, really? Can I really love myself? Can I really feel that? So that's how it started. And I thought, luckily, in that seminar, among more than 100 people from 16 to 70, they was looking for me, and they contacted me to interview for a job for them. And I was, I had no idea, and I thought, okay, I had nothing to lose. The max is they kick me out if I couldn't work. That's fine, That's okay. So I interviewed with them, and I became a translator, on stage translator for that training, which was my English was not that good to be translator, and I was so shy actually. But I thought, so what? I have nothing to lose. I'll do it anyway. And I think it's because I didn't feel that I have much value. So then I don't have fear of losing face. I don't have fear of being kicked out or anything. So that's how it started. Then I was in the training since then, and it shaped all my mind, my thought, and I feel like, yeah, it's piece by piece become back to myself, started to realize that, oh, actually, I am likable. Actually, I can like myself, or actually I can love myself. So that's how it started. And then later on, I did marketing. I was in corporate until I resigned, and until one day that I realized that. So I always do continue doing a training. Even I did a full-time job, but I never have day off. Yeah, whenever I have weekend, I always train for corporates. So they hire me, they invite me, I train. And I feel like it's such a big inspiration, but I didn't realize until one day that I found the word image consultant. And I realized that, oh my God, is that really this career in the world? And since then until now, I was fired every day. Yeah.
So what an extraordinary story, Khun Ae, and it actually surprises me how you started this journey. So thank you, your parents who got you there, first of all, and obviously I'm a coach as well. So NLP coaching opened the doors for me to hypnotherapy, for example, and I do understand that that should be trained. Everyone should have that information at a very young age, and how powerful the mind is and how we see and view the world, right? So it's very interesting to see how your progression went on and how you stumbled onto this career of image consultant. That's fascinating. And you've built something that is extraordinary and impacted so many lives. If you'd look back, Khun Ae, both either professionally or personally, what are you most proud of?
One is I'm proud that I have helped people to build that confidence. Yeah, when I see, during the training or coaching, when I see the blink, the sparkling in their eyes, and I see that they could start their career, they start their relationship, like a big gift for me. So that's the first thing. Or any progress of all my trainer, all my trainees, all my students, gift for me. The second thing was, I am also proud of myself. Why? It's because I think since I was born until university, until before I worked for the first job, I never had that feeling. Doing more and more of my career, at first I thought it's fulfilled me, but the more I'm in this career, the more I feel like it's not because I fulfill others and then it's fulfilled me, but it's because I had fulfilled myself and I had enough. So that's why I would be able to give to others. So I see along the journey that how I have changed as that very shy, dark girl who doesn't like any part of my body, until the way I become today.
It is precious to hear you say that, and to feel your vulnerability also as you're saying it, Khun Ae. Really touching, really inspiring. And I think so many can relate to that journey, right? That it's so many of us go through that journey and take time to feel that sense of accomplishment and of pride in who we are and what we look like. And so thank you for sharing that. And then being a pioneer is no easy path. You've carved this career, this profession here in Thailand. So what were some of the biggest challenges, Khun Ae, that you faced, especially maybe in the early years, and how did you move through them?
Firstly, I just feel like I want to do this. I want to do that. So it's lots and lots of inspiration and fire in me until that I could overlook of everything, like everything at all. It's not on my mind. Of course, there were so many challenging at first, or people doubt, or this and that, and a lot different feedback, but it's never been on my mind at all. I had very, very big inspiration to establish confident to people, and for people to feel that they are their value, to feel that value, to feel that they are worth and they're enough. So it's all my inspiration, and I feel like, yeah, I need people to love themselves. They gotta feel that no matter what course that I start, like training, seminar or big seminar, like over 1,000 people, that's the only thing that I see. Like, yeah, I want to see them realize, it's not like totally change, but realize the value they have and bring out. I didn't even have time to look at anyone. So that's why I don't feel like, okay, it's a obstacle or anything. I just like, okay, I was so focused at that time. Yeah,
like driven. Khun Ae was driven.
Driven. So persistent and consistent. And at that time, I built lots of trainer and student already. They always get back and they say, oh, some people talk about you like this, talk about, and I was like, okay, it's not on my mind, and and I even told them that, don't even waste 0.1% of your time hearing that or look for anything. People who are busy, they don't have time to look around like that. Yeah. So it's, and whatever around, it's their problem, it's not my problem. Yeah.
I love that's a good tip right there already.
Yeah,
so I want to go back, Khun Ae, to something that you said to me over a lovely lunch that we had. You said image challenges you to build your self-esteem, and if you have self-esteem, then you have integrity. That really has stayed with me, Khun Ae. Can you unpack what that means for us?
Image is a fundamental, and people see image as just like, being pretty, being handsome, dressed well. It's not surfacing like that. For instance, for me, it took a lot of courage to get up and to dress up. I was not like that at all. I worked until my second job. I never wear makeup. Yeah, to work, and I meet client and I didn't feel anything. So I came from that side to this side. I realized that image had taught me for self-esteem, which I never had before, like zero. So it's not that I discover, but I have learned that, even if I don't have it, I can build it because this is my life. If I'm not building it, so who else is gonna do this? Then and then I realized that, yeah, when you love yourself, when I love myself, and when I have self-esteem, I would not do wrong things. It's not because I'm that good, but it's because I value myself, that even no one sees that. When I saw wallet on the road and I didn't realize the owner, so I'm not gonna pick it up, or I can pick it up and to the police. I mean, the whole thing is, I would realize for my integrity that this is my integrity. It means that I don't do even no one knows or even no one sees. And it came from self-esteem. So I truly believe that self-esteem is a fundamental of everything. If no matter how far you go, but you are so far away with yourself, then what else? Why you go there? Yeah.
Yes, what a beautiful message, and so profound. And I relate, coming from the beauty industry as well, in my background, part of one of my lives. It looks like something exterior. It's actually a reflection of the internal. It's, as you say, the foundation is self-esteem, it's self-love. And when you do love yourself, well, then you take care of yourself. Let's talk about color. This is a very foundational part. And we know that color is energy, and it can change your mood, and it can change the room, and it can change the vibes, correct? So yeah. You know that color is important for what you do. And how does color act not just as a styling choice, but for a way for people to connect to their energy, their moods, and their purpose?
I would say that color, it's psychology. It reflects. Color is the second thing that people see when they open their eyes, besides the light. So it's reflect people's mood. It's also build people mood as well. For instance, if I have lots of energy that day, I'm not gonna wake up and wear black or wear gray. I would wear something different, like red or bright color. And if I'm so sad and feel down, I don't think that I would wear red and cry, So it's not like that. But also, if I realize that the more I know color, the more I use that, and it's really benefit, which I would love people to know. For instance, I go to the, let's say, cocktail party daytime, and I knew no one, and I want to make friends. I'm not going to wear black, or that I'm not going to wear red, because black can be like too subtle or too much power, or red would be like too much power and too much energy as well. The best color to wear is yellow, because yellow is the most approachable color. Yeah, the most friendly color, the most approachable. And I wouldn't wear something that's too light, like pastel or white, because there's no feeling in there. I would choose pink, because pink is the most compromised color among any other colors. So I realized that when I understand, I could pick each color in different situations. And when people understand this, they win. Yeah, they win. Yeah, like if I go to meet client, I would never wear their competition logo color. Yeah, I would wear exactly the same. More than 10 years ago, I applied as a flight attendant in Emirates. That was long ago. And on my mind at that time, I thought like, okay, I'm gonna wear exactly what they wear. Yeah, I gonna wear just like I was already flight attendant, and I got the job. So I'm not gonna wear like Japan Airline or something that's very cute. Wow, this is Middle East. Yeah. So I realized that oh my God, there are a lot of profit, a lot of advantage when people know how to use it. And also besides that, if people know that what color fits for their skin tone, it's even way much better. So it's totally changed the whole life.
And it's funny because it takes me back to the night that we first met, Khun Ae, here in Bangkok. And remember, you and I were wearing the same thing. We were both wearing a red skirt, a red pencil skirt, and a black sort of fluffy top, both of us. And we looked at each other and we're like, we're twins.
Yeah, black and
so obviously there was a recognition there and an alignment. And I love how you talk about color, about being something that's aligned with your mood, with your situation, and that it starts with how you see yourself, being aligned to yourself. So you've worked with so many kinds of people across cultures, across different stages of life. Can you share maybe a transformation that really touched you, where the change perhaps led to something profound even in their personal life? Has something like that happened to you, Khun Ae?
I coach one CEO. She's a lady. So she's a CEO from corporate company and from family business, and she is also on TV as well as a judge. And one day I did one-on-one coaching and did color analysis for her, and she realized that, oh my God, this is what she told me. Oh my God, I should have known this earlier. I wear wrong color on TV all the time. And that's why I feel like there were a few judges together. And that's why she said, that's why I feel like I was not that confident, or I was not that stand out among those judges. And when she realized that, oh my God, actually her skin tone is not for dark color as her character or her career. It's not like navy blue or black, it's not that heavy, but her skin tone is even for pastel. Yeah, and she changed as a pastel. What happened was, she said, oh, you know what, when I went to the office the first day, I opened the door, people came to me and helped me carry my bag. That's the first paradigm for her. And she started to realize that actually I am a lady. There is a feminine power since she was helped by to carry her bag, and pastel that she wears, it softened her. Yeah, and when it's like that, her secretary, her staff loves her more. That's what she feels. They love her more. They feel like she's more approachable than being so serious at the office all the time. And people start to open conversation to her when she went to function. So that's one case. The other case was the guy. He is also executive, and one day we did coaching. And I did color analysis to him. He always wear black and white to work, always. He said, the time that he did shopping was 10 minutes, and once a year is enough. Yeah. 12 white shirt, black shirt, done. It's like that. And then out of that, yeah, he is a warm autumn, which is he can wear so many colors and colorful and burgundy like this, or dark green, yellow, orange. And at first he said, oh, I never touched it in my life at all. I'm not gonna wear this. So I took him out for shopping and I chose for him. And then when he started to wear, he was laughing in a fitting room. And he said, for some reason, I feel energy. I don't know why. He walked like more vibrant. He talked louder when he speak with staff in the department store in the mall. And he was laughing and laughing. When I first saw him, he was super serious, like all black and super serious. And then later on, about 2 weeks later, he came back to me with his wife, and he said that I want you to talk with my wife. So I talked with his wife. She said, what did you do to my husband? He's super lovely, he's super lively, and he laughed, he was more loud, and he cared more. Everything was good, including the bed.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So it reflects to people's lives, and that's why I'm so passionate. Yeah.
And it shows, Khun Ae. I think everyone, not only us here having this conversation with you, but those that will listen to you will feel it. We love that you've integrated your career into your personal life. This is what it feels, is your passion coming through. And I think that's something out that's very, very attractive too, is that when we're doing something that we're so passionate about, then you don't work a day of your life. It's expanding, right? And we can see that it's, as you speaking, you seeing the full potential of the person in front of you. It's like you see in color while they see black and white, and giving that opportunity to step in and become more playful with color, clothing, wearing, is fascinating. So of course, this is not only for people on stage or people that have got stage life. Everyone can be transformed at a deeper level. Anyone. And for those that might be listening in and would like to start looking at expanding and elevating their image, their identity, the way they're showing up, what's one tip that you would like to give them today?
Well, I would say that be confident. Because it starts from confident, no matter how much they change. It's like, it's not from just you wake up one day and you feel like, oh my God, I want to be like Lisa, Blackpink, and you dress like them, or you copy people that you want to feel like. But it must come from inside, and inside confident is one thing that it comes together with loving yourself as well. Be confident and have more self-esteem. At first, I would say that for people who was like me, that I used to be that lack of confidence at all. So I would say simply way is to start every morning with smile. Because when you smile, it changes the whole things. And I used to get up and get moody, and I don't have a good mood, and I don't feel good, and I don't feel good about myself. And of course, because I never feel good about myself in my childhood, whatever I train people, I practice by myself as well. It's not just I learn and then I just tell them, okay, do this and do this, but it's because I transform and I see myself that I change. So I get up in the morning and I smile first, and then I talk good things to me to build my confidence. So I would say that if you used to feel like at some point that I used to be, how to build confidence, when I say that be confident, and you had question mark on your mind that how, so smile first and talk good things about yourself. If you don't know anything good about yourself, whatever that, it's so good that I can breathe, it's so good that I can eat, it's so good that I meet people, it's so good that I can walk. It doesn't have to be big things, but any small success, I can't call success, like any small things, it become big already. You can breathe, it's extraordinary. There were so many people that die each day that they can't breathe anymore. You can walk, you can eat, everything is so extraordinary. When I first practiced, I say thank you to myself every night, and I say good things in the morning to me. And where I came from, that when I attend training many years, 10 years ago, I couldn't even say a word that I like myself, and I couldn't even say a word that I love myself. So I was coached in front of 400 people, and I couldn't say it out. So then I would say that I understand if you would feel this way, like be confident. What? I understand where you come from, because I was like that.
it's really about the story and that you're living, right, and the journey. And thank you for those very practical rituals and tips that you've given us. And now, in one word, let's just do this quick thing where in one word you say whatever comes first, Khun Ae. A book or a quote that changed how you see yourself.
Court. I love court. I always told myself that when the time gets tough, the tough gets going.
That one. Okay, Khun Ae, one accessory in your wardrobe that tells your story. Just pick one.
Just pick one. I always wear ring. I don't want to get out if I don't wear ring. I put something on my finger.
I love it. And you have the most amazing rings. You have to take me shopping where you find your rings.
Yeah.
All right. Feel well, think deep, and live wide. So what does living wide mean to Khun Ae?
For me is knowing myself and knowing people, knowing human, like as a human, and keep going, keep traveling. Travel is part of my life. I always feel like if I don't travel, I'm gonna die. I must die for sure. Yeah, right. So I must keep going. And when I travel, it's not just only I learn more about myself. I like when I face this situation of when I meet new people and new culture, and I have learned each day. So I open my heart, open my mind for all the culture, all the countries, and also knowing me each day is something that unbelievable too.
A girl after my own heart. Just thank you for that. Khun Ae, thank you. We've come to the end of the episode today. You've given us more than insight into image. You've offered us really a mirror, a reminder that how we present ourselves is really a reflection of how we value ourselves. So thank you so much. Kapunka.
Thank you, both of you as well. I don't know the time fly. Oh my God, we have to talk. It's so much fun.
Well, thank you, Khun Ae. What a pleasure to meet you, to share this. And what you've shared goes beyond fashion or just appearance. It's about reclaiming presence. It's about showing up in the world with clarity, confidence, and that quiet but powerful statement. And it's just so beautiful. So to you watching us today, maybe this is your invitation to claim that back, not become someone else like Khun Ae was saying, but to return to the version of yourself that you've been quietly yearning to express, that one that stands tall, the one who feels worthy, the one who's ready to shine and to be seen.
If you'd like to learn more about Khun Ae's work, visit her at the New You Academy. You'll also find her wisdom across her social media platforms, and we'll leave the links alongside this episode. And if something in this conversation resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Please pass it forward and tag someone who's ready to have their own reinvention. Follow us and subscribe on our YouTube channel and Spotify at Elevate with Liana and Marisha.
Yes, and until next time, lead with soul, live with intention, and always stay elevated. Thank you, Khun Ae.